Hey Scorpio, I was getting something pretty deep in meditation, so I decided to just go ahead and record so I can say it as it comes because I don't want to forget everything. First thing I'm seeing, it's kind of like almost like a demonic figure. Something about a group stalking you and scaring you. That's all they can do is scare you. And that's all Source wants you to know that, like, that's all they have done or will do or will ever do is try to scare you. They're never going to take it further because they're chicken shits. And that's from, I just heard that's from your ancestors. Like, they're chicken shits. They're not going to take it any further. They're hoping you will. It's something about an instigation tactic, like trying to instigate something. I just heard somebody delights in scaring you or pissing you off. They haven't been able to get you that way for quite some time, which has like caused them to have like this pressure point build up inside of them when it comes to you, where it's like this pressure point is eventually going to blow, where it's like where they think, okay, where you're actually growing and changing, like your heart's healing and you're detaching from this person, they think you're playing some type of game. They're thinking you're playing who's going to fold first. And they end up folding because it's not a game for you. You really did detach and let go. How interesting. Give me more. You forging ahead and not looking at them, not caring about what they're doing, or maybe you are, but you seem like you're not. Like somehow they used to be, it's like somehow they used to get like instant gratification out of you watching them or being involved with them or wanting to be involved with them in some way. But now that you're not doing that, they think that it's a game, like a tactic you're playing. Until recently, I heard, okay, plot's thickening. Until recently, Scorpio, you've changed the game. Now, once was what them holding out, once was what, like before they were holding out, thinking, like, I'm not going to fold before Scorpio folds. Well, you weren't, it wasn't a game for you. You actually were detaching, but they were not detaching. And now you've made some type of move to where they can't even come towards you at all. It's like somehow they can't come towards you, even if they wanted to fold and come towards you, they don't feel they can anymore. Why? Oh man. So in the headspace, they're thinking about a commitment. They're thinking about partnership. Like the Two of Cups came out. And you know what they told me? Yeah, there's some they want to communicate about the relationship, but I'm really focused on the red and the blue bird. You notice like they're pointing out, I don't know, fire, water, something. Look at all this red and blue. Like you see that? Red, blue. She's wearing blue, and it's crazy. It's like all I see in this card really is red, blue, and green. Even the teapot's blue. So blue, for me, that's communication. And then you have the red roses, romance. You have the red heart, romance. And then you have the Ace of Swords. This is what they're thinking about. They're trying to think about a way to approach you regarding a relationship of some sort. Okay. You could be of opposite, like you see, black man, white woman. So you could be of different races here. They wanted me to point that out, so significant somehow. What? All right. They want me to use this for the heart space. It's a dirty offer. This is okay. I don't like this for you. This is the bridge. Oh no. Okay. Look, in the headspace, you would think that the headspace, I'm going to go with communication here because you've got swords for communication and you've got cups, which is with the heart and communication and the mind. Then you have the Nine of Swords crossing it into the heart with the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. They see you in their heart. It's like right now, their head and their heart is fighting. It's at war because they want to be with you desperately because of something you have physically. You have something they want, and it's money. It's like you have stability, you have that like loving, nurturing nature, and they want in their heart they want to offer you something new, but their reasoning for doing it is not because they want to be with you. Do you notice there are no cups in the heart space. You have pentacles and you have swords in the heart space, and then you have cups in the head space. Do you see how it's flipped? It's like they're going to try to manipulate your mind through your heart space to get what they want from you because there's things that you have that they want. Yeah, somehow it's like I don't know, something changed to where you are in a better position or you're doing better than them and they don't like that. So they're trying to plan a strategy for that. And it's interesting that they wanted me to use this deck to use this Seven of Swords. Because the Seven of Swords in this deck is a woman climbing out of a window. And they told me to switch to this deck, and it is a man who's lurking in the dark. You see what he's doing? He's lurking in the dark trying to figure out a strategy. 33 was just on the clock. Okay. So what deck do you want me to use? So let's look at the physical action and see what's going to happen. Leave it to Scorpio to be juicy. Look what came out in the physical. Another freaking Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles came out in the heart space. Ace of Pentacles came out in the physical. They're going to come and offer you this. They don't know how to do it. They're okay. They're going to come in with an apology. First off, they're coming in with some type of an apology. Because you have the Nine of Swords crossing the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords here. So they're in their head about how to approach you because you've changed so much. Because you made some type of choice or did something differently, and now you look like you're the one with the upper hand. And so it's like they see you as intuitive, though. This is the problem. Here's the problem. They're going to come to you with an apology. Physically, they're coming to you with an apology. But you're so intuitive, you know about all the options that they have. You know that when they're telling you that you're the one, that it doesn't matter, they'll drop everyone in a drop of a hat, blah, blah, blah. You know it's bullshit. You know it's a lie. You know it. So let's just see what, I want to know outcome. What's the outcome? What is Scorpio going to do? I just heard strike. That's what I heard. Wait, what you gonna do? You gonna sit there with your eyes closed, dancing in your head? Scorpio. I did not shuffle that. Look, and I split right back to it. They want me to keep that out. Scorpio, you're going towards something new. You're not accepting them. It's like something has captured your heart in a way. It's like you don't view these people from the past the same way you used to. Like, what was once like felt like the end all be all, the your it person, all of a sudden it's like you don't even have the same affection for them anymore. You want to take your commitment somewhere else. There's something about you having a spiritually based connection that's really important. It's something that you're supposed to do. Are they gonna give this other person a chance? What's that Michael Jackson song? She's black, she's white, she's something, something, something. Yeah, yeah. So there's something about different races. Like, look, and you see the polarity that just came out? See that? Look, you know what came out originally for them and how they thought about you? They had the Two of Pentacles in the headspace in the original spread. Rewind it and look if you need to. No, you're going to let them know that they juggled you and made you an option. That they deliberately confused you just to make you second guess yourself so that they could continue getting away with things. That's what I got. Yeah, look what came right back out. It's like they're going to come back and try to offer something to you, an apology, and try to rekindle something. And this is like your opportunity to stand up for yourself. Let them know exactly what they've done to you. And it's like almost like you get to show them your growth. You get to show them how different you move. You get to speak up for yourself for once, is what I'm hearing. Like you didn't speak up for yourself before. You're about to be given the opportunity to do that. And it's like, once you do it, damn, you get a taste for that. And you're like, okay, who's next? That's funny. Okay. Anything else? Look at this is what, yeah, you've healed too much. You have healed too much. And another card of polarity. Do you see what I said there? Like there's a difference. There's something about there being um like an opposite here somehow. Because that's like the third or fourth time it's come up in your reading. Getting a message here about you having a conversation. And it's almost like you needing or feeling like it's like you need to finesse the conversation in a way that you teach them to expose their hand. instead of you exposing yours, because that's what's happened in the past, where they say very little and you give too much, where now it's like sources wanting you to play that. Maybe you still act like an innocent, feeble, like you could be easily swayed type of person, but have your own agenda to get the information or answers that you need from this person. It's almost like you let them know in a really cool way that you've healed your heart, because this is you choosing yourself up here. And when I said, are you choosing the person, are they going to be taking this person back? You got the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords again, and the Seven of Cups. And you know what? I was hearing seven can be significant. That's Cancer season. Um, that's actually my dog that passed away, Murphy. That's his birthday. 7/7 of '07. If you have, this is so weird, but I'm getting it. If you have some weird bird action happening around you, like you see some kamikaze birds acting bizarre or squawking weird, pay attention to your surroundings. Like what's going on around you, who's there, who's not there. Do you see something in the sky? Like what's on the radio? Something about you needing to pay attention specifically in those moments. I don't know, I'm seeing birds like freaking dive bomb and swoop like. It's almost like sources trying to use them. Yes, it's like sources trying to use these birds to capture your attention, to draw your eye to certain locations, to like see things, because animals, beasts of the planet, they are so in tune with source, and it's like source will say to do something and they'll do it. And it's almost like they're using something about them using birds to bring your attention to your surroundings, something that's going on around you. Okay. All right, so what should Scorpio do? Because this energy is yucky, and that sucks for Scorpio. So what are they supposed to do? Like, okay, they said these cards. Put an end to the toxicity. It's time to put an end to all this shit. Okay, but how? Okay, the cars, they shuffled and they had a little bit of resistance and then they went in pretty easily. So there's something about you having resistance. There's things happening from the past that you don't know about. Could be to do with a lover, some type of relationship, some type of significant relationship here. I just heard, Scorpio, if you would own your part in it, it would make it easier for someone else to own their part in it. That's all you're going to give them, really? I was waiting for more. Hold on. It's somebody who's getting caught doing something towards you, but they're like, well, I only did it because Scorpio did blah, 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 blah. Yeah, tower moment. It's almost like, well, I'll own up to what I did, but I'll only do it if Scorpio owns up to what they did. Like, I'm not taking all the blame. They got blamed too, is what it's kind of, that's the energy they're giving me. So, what should Scorpio do? All right. What I just said, that is a message you are telling yourself. That's what you're vibrating. And it's causing a fear in your solar plexus and in your sacral chakra, which is blocking your creativity, which is blocking your abundance. Source wants you to face your fear about something that happened in the past with a significant person or relationship. I don't want to say lover, it could be lover, but something that happened in the past that it's like there's fear there that they want you to express. So that means you have to externally press the fear. There are ways to do that. Okay, my body all of a sudden needs to express this. So I'm going to pause that. Hold on just a second. I ain't feeling this. Nope.